I think a lot of Jurassic fans know the Hammond collection for being this big collector's thing for adults. But recently they've done some really bad stuff with it. Whether you like it or not, it is very safe to say that the Hammond collection this year has been very, very low quality and very shitty. And then they revealed this thing, the San Diego Comic-Con Velociraptor. It's based on like a comic book art style for the Comic-Con. But this is not just a Comic-Con exclusive. Although yes, this figure is like every other Comic-Con exclusive. It can only be bought at Comic-Con or online at Mattel Creations. They decided that it would be a good idea to make a whole new Hammond Collection subline. Here it is, the Hammond Collection Sketchbook Stories line. And I think everyone could admit this is a horrible idea to put this within the Hammond Collection. The only reason this is a Hammond Collection figure, as far as I can tell, is so they can make money, because people are more likely to buy a Hammond Collection figure than they are a mainline figure. I don't even think this figure looks that bad. I think it's 10 times better than the actual Velociraptor that they released. But the fact that this is the only one-arm Baryonyx that we got, and the fact that it's a Hammond Collection, but not a regular Hammond Collection, this stupid, weird comic book style figure, is just stupid. I just don't understand why this couldn't be a mainline figure. But also, look at this packaging. What is this? This is awful. Another random thing that has nothing to do with the line itself, but I can tell that this is way too big for a one-arm Baryonyx. I don't have a problem with this line. I think it would be a really honestly cool line. I have a problem with the fact that it was mixed in with the Hammond Collection, because this kind of goes against a lot of what the Hammond Collection said. They said they were going to be making accurate collector's figures based on the movies, and instead we get something based on a comic book that doesn't even exist. So yeah, this is kind of a mistake from Mattel. I think it's a good idea, but just not as the Hammond Collection. I'm probably still going to buy it, though. Maybe repaint it, because this is a disgrace to the one-arm Baryonyx, which the only figure we've had of that for a while has been the Captives. But, I will see you guys in the next video, but I low-key take like 2 months in between videos every time, but bye! Alright, one quick thing I wanted to say is that I think that the Velociraptor is 10 times more reasonable as I am in the collection, because sure, it's a comic style raptor, but I think that they made it comic style because it was Comic-Con, and I think all the San Diego Comic-Con releases have been Hammond Collection since that line came out. But I just think it's kind of weird that they decided to do it as a whole spin-off line. And clearly this Baryonyx looks like it's going to be at Walmart based on the image. But yeah, bye.